Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome to a Bobtube stream. Just setting up the stream. We are gonna see how it is going. Here we go, I just got a notification that I'm live. So I'm just gonna check on my other phone. So we are gonna be doing some Microsoft Flight Simulator today, as you can probably tell. Yep, indeed, Bobtube is live on my phone. That's pretty good. Let's just take a quick listen. Alright, seems to be working, so like drop something in the chat if you are interested. So I'm just trying to fix some little audio issues, but I will be with you soon. If I just delete that, and I delete that. How's that gonna work if I turn that on? Yeah, I think we've got something going there. Make sure to drop something in the chat if you're interested, by the way. Where have I got my chat? Yeah, I got it here. Alright, so there's nothing going on right now. I'm just trying to patch a few issues with my video capture. So do allow me a few seconds. The Microsoft Flight Sim music's kind of loud. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to unplug. Very nice. Now we're going to plug it in again. This is maximum ways of making stuff work, by the way. Alright. Alright, options. General options. We're patching some glitches here. Yeah, this is frozen, isn't it? Alright. Oh, it's working now. Oh, it's decided to work now. Well, that's great. Alright, so my thing has decided to work, which is great. And so now we're just going to launch up our VATSIM, which is the online network, and we're going to hop into a flight. So let's depart from Canberra, and we'll take stand number 21. It's all good. We've of course got the brilliant fly-by-wire 320 Neo. Really great plane. Probably can't hear me because of the music. Right, my stream bitrate is bad apparently. I've got no clue what that means, but doesn't really matter. I don't need bitrate anyway. So as I say, we're going to head to gate 21. We're going to launch up our VATSIM client, and then we're going to get onto the stream. There is one person watching right now. That is crazy. And make sure to put something in the chat if you're interested. Yo guys, I'm going to send a chat message that says yo guys, in the most imaginative chat message in the world. Hopefully that went through. Yo. Yeah, that probably said yo. Here it is, popping up on stream right now, on live stream indeed with Mr. Bobtube. So yeah, this is going to be pretty neat. No one else watching at the moment, apart from me, but that is not a problem. We'll work that out. My stream is apparently still running at a lower bit rate than it should. Don't really know what that means, but reckon we should be fine. I have put some messages in the live chat if you guys are interested in that at all. So I have got my mic over here, as you can hear. And I have the Microsoft Flight Sim audio turned down because it's intensely annoying. So I do have my iPad here to copy down IFR clearances because that's very important. And we're going to hopefully get our clearances. So I will keep monitoring that for you guys. I can hit ready to fly. Yes, indeed, we are ready to fly. Alright, I'll turn up that audio now so you guys can hear the VATSIM. And we'll just connect and we'll mode Charlie. Oh, I need to file a flight plan. Okay, hang on guys, stand by. In this beautiful A320. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I'm probably destroying my bitrate by doing this, in fact. But we shall see, Oh, my A320 went away. That's not very good. Okay, let's see, what are we doing? Okay, so I'm going to be on Unicom the whole time. My favourite. Okay, so this is not the ideal stream, but at least we've got some on Tower. Oh no, Approach just hopped on. That's pretty good. And we've got Tower at Sydney and Tower at Canberra, which hardly ever happens. So that's pretty good. Let me just hop on. And let me just file that flight plan. What's the date today? 26th. That's not a problem at all. And let's just fly that flight plan. And we'll just put in the remarks. Live streaming to YouTube. Because we indeed are in fact a streamer at the moment. No cap, no cap. Is there any... Oh, I'm not showing up in the streamers page. It's annoying. I wonder why. Maybe I'm not famous enough. Alright, so let's get this aircraft started up. How about that, shall we? Okay, so let's turn on the EFB, the fly pad indeed. The Microsoft Flight Sim, brilliant fly-by-wire A320 indeed. And let me just close that sim. Close that Elgato sound capture window down. Alright, so we have got... we've got our VPilot, we've connected to the network, and we're just going to mode Charlie, I think. Do you mode Charlie on initial connection? I think you do. And then we'll contact Tower for our clearance, but he's probably going to talk really fast, so you've got to be careful. Alright, let's turn on the plane now. You guys are not going to be happy with me for doing this, but we are indeed going to use the aircraft states preset, because, you know, got to use the aircraft states preset. So, we're just going to head over before we're ready for pushback. I'm going to turn that on. While that works on stuff, we are indeed going to look over to our ATC. We're going to see what's going on there. And I still need to turn my game audio down, so I probably can't hear a thing. But, yeah. Alright, waiting on APU avail while it does that. Oh, we just got a private message. Oh, I lost connection to the voice server. That's very mysterious. Oh well, doesn't really matter, I guess. So let's head over to our MCDU indeed. My sim bridge hasn't been working for a long time, so that's a bit weird. But head over to our AOC menu. We'll just init that. Init request that. Alrighty, so then we'll go to divs rip. So data is in op init. We'll just request. And boomski, 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 that's all good. Flight plan. Alright, so I haven't got clearance yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Cullen departure. Let me just check. Alright, so the ATIS is runway 35 and runway 16 right. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem, in fact. Yeah, that's all good. So I'll take a 35 ILS departure. And I'm pretty sure I always file with the Cullen 2 SID, so hopefully they're going to give me that. And then again, you guys might hate me for this, but of course, got to clear the flight plan discontinuity because, you know. And now we'll take a Rivet 3 arrival into Sydney. Again, I haven't been cleared for star, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Rivet 3. We'll take a 16 right, I think. Because that will be pretty good. It's nice to chat to you guys on the stream while I'm doing this. It gives me something to do, setting up the MCDU, you know what I mean? Alright, so we got our flight plan good to go. So now we are on to secondary flight plan, which is, of course, in op. So now we go to radio nav. That's all set up and ready to go, so we'll leave that. Init B. Now, before we init B, we're just going to go to our loading. We're going to load all our passengers up. And then we are going to hop over to fuel, make sure we get the fuel we need. That did precisely nothing. That's great. And then we can head back to our MCDU. We can go to init page B and then just put in our zero fuel weight, put in our block planning. A little bit heavier than normal today, but that's not a problem at all. And then all we got to do is, I suppose, head to performance. So we're going to take flaps 1. Yeah, from the flight deck. Behalf of yourself. Okay, let's roll the announcement.
We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please let me know. Welcome aboard.
Alrighty, so that was a very nice little safety briefing from our electronic AI pilot over there on the VATSIM, on the fly-by-wire A320neo. So now we're just going to hop over to my iPad and I'm going to get ready to copy down our IFR clearance. Yeah, my mic's still slightly dying, but that's not a problem. Putting it like that should be just fine. So I have an IFR. Last time I asked for IFR, I got cleared like this, and so I'm hoping I won't have to edit too much. It's a life hack. I keep my clearances written down, so then I just rub out the squawk, because I know they're going to give me the same flight plan the whole time. So let's see. We're gonna ask for a radio check, then we're gonna see if we can get IFR clearance. All right, what is happening with my connection? All right, Canberra Tower. Hello there. Alright, indeed we are now connected to Canberra Tower, except we are literally not, even though I pressed it. Alright, 118.7, we are now indeed on Canberra Tower. So I shall now turn up my video output device, make sure that vPilot, which is my VATSIM client indeed, is set to, no it is not, grave mistake. I need to in fact set it to my Elgato thing. Alrighty, so let's see if I head over to the frequency and I ask for a radio check. Canberra Tower, Jetstar 6422, radio check. Okay, I may have done something slightly wrong. Yeah, that was a mistake. I need to set that. Bro, I'm slightly stupid today. Alright, apply, okay. Let's do that again. Canberra Tower, Jetstar 6422. Sorry, I have my headset disconnected. Could we get another radio check, please?
Jetstar 6422, still ready you 5.
Thanks, Jetstar 6422. So, what ATIS do we have today? Alright, we have ATIS A, and we're at Bay 21. ATIS Alpha. And Jetstar 6422, we've got Information Alpha at Bay 21, and requesting IFR clearance to Sydney.
Jetstar 6422, cleared to Sydney by Cullen plan route, Cullen 2 departure, runway 35. Flying related to 10,000, 123201, and departures on 124 North, stands by on the departure frequency.
Jetstar 6422, cleared to Sydney with the Cullen flight plan route. Climb to 10,000 with the Cullen 2 departure for runway 35. Squawking 3201 and the departure frequency standby. Did I do the right thing there? Did he say standby as in...
Jetstar 6422, departure frequency 129.8.
Departures on 129.8, Jetstar 6422.
Jetstar 6422.
Alright, so we're just going to wait a few minutes till we can pretend we're putting that in our MCDU, because guess what? Of course, as I thought, we indeed have a Cullen departure runway 35, just as I thought. And while we wait, what I might do is just set up for my approach. I might just set up for the approach. So for an ILS 6, runway 16 right, apologies. We've got wind 160 at 10 knots. That's not bad. Although that's like, oh, that's actually really good because it's directly down the runway. Temperature 18 on the temperature, QNH 1024. 1024. Boom, got that in the QNH indeed. And let's just put 220 because I believe that's what it said in the chart as our barometric. For the decision height, so there we go, we'll just set up for approach. I like doing that, it just makes me feel a little bit better. So now we're going to call for pushback. Indeed, we're going to call for pushback. No one watching the stream yet, but that's totally fine. I'm all cool with that. Alright. And Jetstar 6422, request push and start.
Jetstar 64, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Jetstar 6422. Alright, so we are allowed to push back now, and of course I'm going to use the beautiful FlyPad EFB to just get us the, to start the engines up while we're pushing back. So now I'm going to head over to the wonderful fly-by-wire pushback system. We're going to turn that all on. We're going to put on we're going to call the tug. Tug's attached now, and then we're going to take off the parking brake, and we're going to enjoy. So we have one viewer. Yo, shout out to the one viewer who is currently watching the stream. Make sure to chuck a message down in the chat below. Make sure to put a message in the chat, and I will absolutely give you a total shout out. So thank you so much for the one viewer that's currently watching. That is great. And yeah. Yo, Cozy, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for checking out the stream. As you can see, we're doing a little bit of Flight Simulator today. We are just currently streaming a bit of Flight Sim multiplayer. We're doing a flight to Sydney from Canberra, so that's going to be pretty fun. So yeah, I'm just about to push back. All right, come on, push back. Let's get this push back. Let's get this push back, okay? Alrighty. So we're just going to put the tug speed. We're going to put the tug speed way back. Oh, parking brake's on. Apologies. We're going to put the tug speed way back, and then we are going to start pushing indeed. Alright, so we've still got one concurrent viewer. That's brilliant. Thanks so much for watching. I'm having some bitrate issues apparently on the stream, but that's not a problem. And we got a kind of massive delay on the stream indeed. But we are now in fact pushing back, so keep watching. Alrighty. Yeah, 2 views. I don't know who the other one is. But yeah. DY for watching, and if you gotta go, that's no problem. But once again, yeah, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. We'll be here for till about 8:45, I think. So if you have a chance to come back, make sure you do, and make sure you tell anyone else if they want to come watch the stream. Make sure to just let them know. But we're just going to be requesting taxi in just a few minutes, so yeah, that's going to be all good. Disconnecting the tug now. Sorry. Too much Crash Adams. Alright, we can turn off the pushback system, get ourselves ready for taxi. We're in a kind of janky position, but that's not really a problem. Oh, we got 4 chat rates. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. And then we're gonna TY4 watching. And then we're gonna request a bit of taxi. So I'm gonna go ahead and request that right now. And Jetstar 6422 ready for taxi.
Jetstar 6422, taxi via Bravo, Echo holding point runway 35.
Taxi Bravo to the Echo holding point for runway 35, Jetstar 6422. Alright, there we go. So we should be starting to roll
Jetstar
forward.
6422, I think you're going the wrong way, sorry. Taxi via Bravo to Papa holding point runway 35.
Taxi Bravo to the Papa holding point for runway 35, thanks, Jetstar 6422. Alright, parking brake off. We're going to start rolling. Indeed, we're going to start rolling. So to anyone watching the stream right now, thank you very much for joining in. We have no viewers right now, but that's fine because we've got Cozy. Shout out to Cozy, watching there. That's very nice. And make sure you do drop a like if you're enjoying the stream so far. Make sure to drop a like, hit that notification bell. You know what I mean? So yeah, looking pretty good, I gotta say. And now we're just taxiing. We're taxiing Bravo. I don't even need to look at the charts now because I kind of just remember this taxi because I always get this taxi. So you know, it's pretty neat. I might join in on my alt actually, and just watch the stream and just spam the stream more. Gotta spam the stream, you know what I mean? And I'll send it to Chomp too. I'm really wanting Chomp to be able to join in, you know what I mean? All right, so. Uh-oh, I'm texting while flying. That's probably not a good idea. As you can see by this terrible taxiing I'm currently doing. I'm at 16 knots, that's not too bad. But I will make sure to not go as fast. Alrighty, so we're just taxiing along Bravo right now. And then we're just going to head to Echo, which is, apologies, we're going to head to Papa, which is the holding point, which is right at the end of runway 35, I believe. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah. Oh, and we got to set our altitude to 10,000 in our QNH. That was close. I almost didn't set my QNH values. It's not very good, is it? It's not very good, innit? Alright, so 1024 is our QNH. Gosh, that's a lot more than I had. That's like a good amount of millibars off. Alright. Millibars? What's a millibar? We use hectopascals here. I know what you're saying. I get you, bro. Alright, we're at 23 knots. That's not a problem at all. And then we're just going to be hopping over to our taxi. Apologies, to our takeoff, indeed. So that is pretty nice, and we'll just contact ATC to say we're lined up and waiting and ready to go, indeed. Oh, look at that moon. That is beautiful. Look at that. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so just load up a preset, ready for takeoff, indeed. Ready for takeoff. Looking pretty good from the outside, and then we'll just head over to our takeoff config, put it to normal, and then we'll call. Jetstar 6422, holding short, runway 35 at Papa, and ready for takeoff.
Jetstar 6422, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 35, Jetstar 6422. Now, just before I do that, I'm going to put our departure frequency in, because departures are on 129.8. So we'll do that, and then we will take off. Boom. Parking brakes go off. A beautiful takeoff in front of the beautiful full moon. Lovely. It's actually not a full moon. It's an almost full moon. There's one more day, and tomorrow it's going to be full, which is pretty cool. So, with that in mind, let us indeed do a beautiful takeoff. Here we go, just taxiing to runway 35, got our takeoff per full calculated, not a problem at all. And we're going to be taking off right now. Alright. And power up, 50%. Engine run, looking good. So into Toga. Oh, listen to that Toga, beautiful Toga power. Lovely, lovely. Those screaming engines, absolutely beautiful going on right there. Now I gotta pay attention a little bit, guys, just so I can watch out for our rotation speed. Okay, that audio's a bit loud. V1, rotate. And there it is, guys.
Jetstar 6422, contact departures, have a good flight.
Over to departures, Jetstar 6422. Thanks to the ATC. See ya. Okay, so we're going to head over to departures. 129.8.
204.
Yo, it's Velocity 204. I know this guy.
204 Melbourne.
He's always online.
Thank you. Start
Literally
clear,
always.
7 Alpha arrival, runway 16, when ready, D.
Alright, so we're gonna head into climb config.
RB7 arrival for runway 16, when ready, descent to flight level 250, velocity 204.
Alrighty, so Jetstar 6422 climbing through a 4,400 feet for 10,000 feet.
Jetstar 6422, send a squawk 3201, please.
Squawk 3201, Jetstar 6422. Okay, my squawk isn't working, that's weird. Well, that's fine, we'll fix that. 3201. Jetstar 6422 is now squawking 3201.
Jetstar 6422, thanks. Identify climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Jetstar 6422, thanks. So now this is everyone's favourite part of the flight, which is cruising, doing absolutely nothing. So, for now, I guess we can just chill out, say hi to our little co-pilot mate. How's it going, Mr. Co-pilot? And then, oh gosh.
765, D7 flight level 130. D7 flight level 130, just like 765. Jetstar
That's a bit loud.
6422, give me a call on 129.8.
Over to 129.8, Jetstar 6422.
Just remain on the frequency currently on, please.
Roger, remain on this frequency, Jetstar 6422. What exactly did he want me to do there? I didn't really understand that. Alright. We will just take off the landing lights right now, indeed, because we're just passing through,
Sausage 998, still listening?
We're just passing through 10,000 feet, indeed flight level 100 in fact, and we are just going to be setting our barrow pressure to standard, indeed, so that's going to be pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead into the I'm going to turn down the engine sounds. Okay, I can still hear engines. Why can I still hear engines?
Quad 576, just showing you deviating off the arrival there. Just verify the waypoint tracking, please.
I'm literally still hearing engines. Oh, it's just wind.
576 Melbourne Centre.
Quad 576.
Yeah, where are you going, buddy?
Whoa. Where are you going, buddy? technical ATC language right there.
Quad 576 again.
Quad 576, you're going off course. Verify your waypoint tracking.
We're just gonna set our engine sound to 0 indeed. Okay, 576. It's not quite sure where he's going. That's unfortunate. But
Oh no.
Yeah, I need you on the Lizzie, please, not the Boise. Turn left, direct to Lizzie. Lizzie 9 Alpha, please.
He is spoken. Lizzie 9 Alpha it is. Alright, indeed, let's go into our flight plan. Let's see where we need to descend at. So, Big M. Big M. Okay. Where's our top of descent?
Jetstar 765, descend via star 10,000, Sydney Count H 1024.
Alright, so Big M is at flight level 100, let's just say. So Big M at flight...
6422, Rivet 3 arrival, runway 16 right, climb flight level 190.
Star clearance is the Rivet 3 arrival runway 16 right, and just currently climbing to flight level 190, Jetstar 6422. He gave me that clearance.
Jetstar 533, contact me 123.75, expect star.
He didn't even ask me if I was ready to copy or anything. That was a quick clearance. Alright, so we're just going to head into the performance calc. Why are my engine still loud? It's hurting my ears. Okay, we're going to head into our performance calc. We're just going to sync that, because once we get to cruising altitude, and let's just say we need to go to 10,000. So it's saying 26 nautical miles. 26 nautical miles. Alright, we can do that. That's fine.
533, thanks, Center Star clearance, Lizzie 9 Alpha, arrival runway 16, maintain flight level 380.
Yeah, Lizzie 9 Alpha, all that
cleared
stuff.
Lizzie Alpha, arrival.
No, not Lizzie Alpha, Lizzie 9 Alpha. They don't know what they're doing, do they? They really don't. Alright. If I go to audio and What?
536, descend to 9,000 on Melbourne QNH 1026.
Oh, we're turning. Oh, that's cool.
536, descend by start to 9,000 QNH 1026.
Okay, so it's...
Descend the star to 9,000, QNH 1026. 576.
576, thank you. Contact Melbourne approach on 132.0.
132.0, 576.
Jetstar 6422, that's me. So we're behind...
Jetstar 6422, when ready, descend to 10,000. QNH Sydney 1024.
Run ready to send to 10,000 and 1024 is the Sydney QNH Jetstar 6422, thanks.
Qantas 555, descend by start to 10,000 on Sydney QNH 1024.
I don't know why I always say thanks, to be honest, to the air traffic, because they're just giving me an instruction. It's like if someone tells you to do something and you say thanks. Maybe it's a bit weird. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest. Our stream seems to be going pretty well, though, so that's good. It's a bit fun to do a bit of a stream, you know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, what's the Qantas guy? Qantas 578, whatever he was. Just having a little bit of trouble reading the instructions, but I get it. I was kind of like that on my first time at VATSIM. But my secret was on my first time with VATSIM, what I did was I just flew traffic patterns. The entire time I was literally just doing traffic patterns because I wanted to have a really easy... I chose the Cessna 172, a really easy plane, and I just flew circuits at the airport the whole time because...
Jetstar 765, connect City approach 124.4. 1244, Jetstar 765, see ya.
You forgot the decimal. It's 124 decimal 4.
Passing long lead control and identification services terminated for chain approved.
Oh, he's over to Unicom.
That was us, 939. Sorry, Qantas 939, passing long lead control services terminated for chain approved. Passing long lead, we'll go over Unicom, Qantas 939, cheers, good night.
Alright, well, as I was saying, I just got used to the controllers by flying really easy stuff, and then I wouldn't have the additional stress of, trying to actually fly a plane properly. Anyway, we're going to descend now, because I like to descend a little bit early. So we're going to come down to 10,000 feet, so that's going to be pretty nice. And you may have just seen that I turned on the ILS button, because I like to just enable it a little bit early, in fact. This is a pretty cool stream, isn't it? How's it going?
This is Center, good evening, Qantas 955, maintaining flight level 340, direct to Stanad right now.
Qantas 955, g'day, set up maintain flight level 340.
Maintain 340, Qantas 955.
If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask.
And Qantas 555, there is a reroute to Sydney tonight, advisory, copy please.
Ready to copy, Qantas 955.
Qantas 5, clear to City via after Senad, direct to Egg Dam, India Golf Delta Alpha Mike, join Hotel 652 to waypoint 4E, maintain flight level 340.
Okay, reclear to Sydney via 17 Senate, direct to India Golf Delta Echo November, the Hotel 652 Airway, and then direct to Bori, course 955.
525 at Egdam, India Golf Delta Alpha Mike, please.
Big Dam, India Golf Delta Alpha Mike, course 955, thank you.
Who is naming these waypoints, bro? I was.
Velocity 204, descend to flight level 130.
Oh, we got velocity on frequency now. It's
130.
Jetstar domination until here, so we got some rival activity going on.
427, when ready,
Oh,
descend
there
to
we go.
flight
Back to
level
good old Jetstar, you know what I mean?
250 ready, Jetstar 427, thanks.
Stream's going pretty good, I'd say. It's not going badly at all. Bit of VATSIM action, not going badly at all.
Velocity 204, increase to maximum speed, cleared direct RB.
And guys, I know that my actual streaming setup does not look very good. Like I got the taskbar and stuff, and I got the VFR map and the objectives. I don't know why I keep the objectives. They're not even that useful.
Okay, direct RB,
But
204.
I'm sorry that looks a little bit bad.
Southern Centre, Qantas 77 with you 370.
Because I'm always running VPilot, I prefer not to full screen Microsoft.
Level 360, please.
Descend and maintain 360, Qantas 77.
As I was saying before Qantas 77 interrupted me, I like to keep my Microsoft Flight Sim out of full screen mode because I just find it easier because I'm balancing it in VPilot and all that stuff. So I just keep it in windowed mode, but I'm going to improve my streaming setup a little bit. I'm not going to do FaceTime because... Velocity 996.
Still a bit far out there, step by.
Ooh. That would be me. I always request star before my top of descent. But as I was saying, because I'm juggling VPilot and all that stuff, and also I was saying I don't want to do face cam because...
6422, coming city approach 124.4.
Over to approach 124.4, Jetstar 6422. Alright, we got a frequency change. Sydney approach. Yes, Sydney approach. Where are you? Ah, here he is, 124.4. Brilliant. Sydney approach, Jetstar 6422, descending through flight level 154 for flight level 100.
Jetstar 6422, Sydney approach, today, descend via the Star 6000, runway 16 right, expect the ICA.
Descend via the Star 6000 and expect the independent visual, runway 16 right, Jetstar 6422. This same guy was online yesterday.
765, the field's at your 12 o'clock there, 23 miles, ports when in sight.
This controller's really nice. As I say, he was approached yesterday.
Field in sight now. Jetstar 765.
And he gave me, he's going to give me vectors definitely for a 16 right arrival, but that's not a problem at all. I've got my open descent ready to go, but yeah. I basically know loads of the controllers now. There's one controller, Heidi, who's always on Melbourne Centre. Always.
Approach, Qantas 555, descending to 10,000, through an H1024. So the 555, Sydney Bridge, g'day, descend via the Star 6000, runway 16 left, expect to the independent digital approach. Descend to 6000, 4 runway 16 left, expect the independent visual approach, Qantas 555. So the 555 confirmed, descend via the Star. Descend via the Star, Qantas 555.
And can I tell you guys why I like runway 16 right over 16 left? Because I know you guys will be thinking, well, 16 left is obviously a lot more suited.
65 from Boogie, turn left, heading 330. From Boogie, left, heading 330, just 5765.
Yo, we got Lemon75 on the stream right now. What's up, Lemon75? I have no clue who Lemon75 is, but sup. As I was saying, I always go for 16 right because then I can, if I stop really quickly, if I give it medium braking and loads of reverse, I can stop and then exit on Golf, and then I can get a super short taxi to domestic apron, because I'm at Bay 56 for tonight. So I want to get a quick taxi. So yeah, because otherwise I would use 16 left. Yo, line 75. How's it going? Sorry for the slightly bad stream quality, but apologies for that. But I hope you're enjoying this stream. Oh, nice! Yo, 1175. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far, as you can see. Doing a little bit of flight simulator, indeed. We're just descending right now.
765, descend at 3000. Descend 3000, so far 765.
I'm glad you think so. I wouldn't call it great, but it's okay. And how's the audio? Because I know I've been having issues balancing the like air traffic control audio and then my audio, but I think it's been doing okay. Simple planes. Now I think so. I think I've heard. Is it? I can't remember if it's a like a Roblox thing or like an alternate flight simulator. I've played loads of mobile flight sims, so I might have played it at one point, but let me just Google it. In fact, totally not texting while flying. That would not be good at all. Let's see. Okay. A PC mobile game about building airplanes. It's not a Roblox thing. I was mistaken. Flight Sim on Steam with bad graphics. I love games on Steam with bad graphics. That's what Microsoft Flight Sim is, isn't it? I mean, look at these graphics. They're terrible, aren't they? No, but alright, gotta switch my QNH. What do we have now? 1024 over at Sydney, so that's not a problem. 1024. Keep an eye on my waypoints. Yeah, Simple Planes, I've not in fact played it, but I might definitely take a look at it. It sounds pretty interesting, so I will definitely take a look. Thank you for being part of the 6 viewers in total on the stream so far, and the 1 concurrent viewer. You're the only one watching.
55, the field's at your 12 o'clock, 33 miles, reporting fine. Field inside, quite 555. Just 6422, the field's at your 12 o'clock, 29 miles, reporting fine.
We don't have the field in sight. We don't have the field in sight yet, but I mean we kind of do, but only because of the flight sim waypoint, and that's not very realistic. So for our purposes, we don't have the field in sight. Quick, let me just put the speed brakes on so we can slow down a bit because we're a little bit over the speed that we want to be at.
765, turn right, heading 070.
So that's all right. There we go.
070 to
Let's just take the speed brakes off. Looking pretty good.
5, descend via the star 4000, clear direct, tonics.
We now have 2 viewers.
Descend via the star 4000, clear direct, tonics, quantum 555.
The second viewer, let me know. Drop a message down in the chat if you're interested in watching. We've already got 1 loyal viewer at the moment, but we now have a second viewer. So that second viewer, let me know. Let me know who you are in the chat. Looking good. And this stream is very delayed. It's delayed by about 20 seconds, I think. But yeah. Oh, I switched camera instead of resetting camera. Oopsie doopsies. Alright, and there we go, we're a bit slower now. And we still don't have the field in sight. But we can just pretend we do, because I can kind of see it. Jetstar 6422, we got the field in sight.
Jetstar 6422, thanks from Boogie, turn left heading 330.
Turn left heading 330 at Boogie, Jetstar 6422. And 1175, we're currently in the A320. the Airbus A320, and this particular model is the fly-by-wire A320. Fly-by-wire is the name of the developer that makes this one. All right, so we are getting ready to do a left turn, heading 330. In fact, so that's good. We'll just prep that. 330. Yeah, I really do like the Airbus A320. Airbus A320. It really is a great plane. And of course, the fly-by-wire simulations one for indeed Microsoft Flight Simulator is one of the best add-ons out there. I really do think it's kind of amazing. And there is of course a paid one, but may as well make use of the brilliant free stuff that everyone's making available to us, because it's very good that these developers are so passionate about making all this for us.
765, turn right heading 130, join final, cleared for the IVA, runway 16 right, report established.
Alrighty.
Right heading 130, clear the IVA 16 right, report established.
And we're almost at the waypoint called Boogie, so we are indeed going to start our left turn heading 330. In fact, we're going to start it right now.
Join final, clear
Left
the IVA,
turn.
runway 16 left, report
There we
established.
go, 330. Doop, doop,
Cleared by the
doop.
IVA, join final for runway 16 left, Qantas 555.
We slightly ahead. Yeah, I understand the Boeing bias. I'm totally cool with that. I'm kind of, if it's possible to be, I'm kind of the opposite of that, because I'm a super cool. I think Airbuses are super cool, and but yeah, Boeings have their own good things about them. Let me just talk to ATC real quick. And Jetstar 6422 now turning left, heading 330. Right, there we go.
6422, thanks, descend 3000.
Descend 3000, Jetstar 6422. But yeah, of course I understand.
6422, turn right heading 340.
Right heading 340, Jetstar 6422.
Qantas 555, maintain 3000 until established 2 whites on the puppies.
Come on, I just want to talk to my chat.
3000 until 2 whites on the puppies, Qantas 555.
I just want to talk to my chat, you know what I mean? This air traffic stuff, you know. They're talking too much. Alright, let me just...
765, thanks. Traffic arrives on the parallel. Contact the tower 120.5, g'day.
Traffic arrives on the parallel. I have a feeling that might be me. But,
Qantas 555, traffic is a Jetstar A320.
that's me, I'm the traffic.
On the parallel. Contact the tower 120.5, g'day.
I'm not just the traffic. I am the traffic. That's crazy. But yeah, I understand the Boeing. Boeings have their own good things, like they're very popular. The Boeing 737 is known to be the most popular plane type. Yeah, domestic 737s, they kind of do dominate the Australian domestic flights market right now, because there really is a lot. The Qantas and Virgin Australia, their entire domestic fleet is just all it's all 737s. So there's no chance to be on Qantas A320 or a Virgin Australia A320. It's only Jetstar that has the A320s. And that's what I'm, as you may have heard on my air traffic talk, that's what I'm flying on. That's what I'm flying today, in fact, the Jetstar A320. But yeah, basically all of the domestic Sydney flights are in fact the Boeing 737 type, because that's just what the airlines have chosen to go with. So that's what we've got. And I guess it makes sense, because Qantas has they got their Boeings for their domestic short haul, and then for their slightly more long haul, they've got the Airbus A330s, and they're the main things for the long haul. The Airbus A330s, they're pretty popular with Qantas. They've got quite a big fleet of them, and they're now being replaced with Boeing 787s and Airbus A350s.
6422, turn right heading 070.
Right heading 070, Jetstar 6422. Meow. That's a big turn. 070. That's a big turn. Oh, don't want to have that heading. Alright, there we go. And we should be established on localizer kinda soon. But, so basically, the controller's given me a visual approach. So, I'm not meant ideally, I wouldn't be flying this on ILS. You missed the 747. Completely agree. I'm very sad that I never got to fly on a passenger 747. It is kind of a shame because they're so beautiful. Because, you know, all the Boeing problems people are saying, you know, Boeing unsafe and all that. Still good to go.
2,500.
2,500. I'm at 2,500 feet. I should probably start putting gear out or something. Nah, you know what, should be fine. Yeah, 747s, it's a shame. But they're still in the freight market, so I reckon that they'll still definitely be here for another good few years. Because, you know, because they're such great planes, they're still being used. All the cargo airlines love them because they're kind of chunky, you know what I mean? And they have a big capacity and they're strong. So I reckon that we won't see the end of 747s anytime soon. But in terms of passenger planes, yeah, I agree. Because Asiana just retired their passenger 74s, and I'm assuming Korean and Lufthansa will come next. So, you know. Anyway, we're about to come in for a landing. As you can hear by the constant GPWS callouts, we are at 2,500 feet radio, but we're really at 3,000.
6422, turn to right, heading 140. Join final, clear the RVA, runway 16 right.
Right heading 140, Jetstar 6422, and cleared for the visual approach, runway 16 right. Yeah, about the environmental advantages, that is true. The 787s, they got, you know, the more fuel efficient engines and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? So I get why there's you know, there's demand for them, and that's totally cool. But as I say, I'm definitely more of an Airbus guy, and A350s are just. Oh, I'm totally not overspeeding there. And A350s are just, you know, masterpieces. So, I am not very stabilized on this approach right now. Oh, not overspeeding or anything? Nope. There we go. Not overspeeding. We're just going to ignore the fact that that happened. It was just I'm sure it was just an error in the warning. Yep, that shouldn't be a problem at all. We are slightly more stabilized on approach now, so we're just going to ignore the slight destabilization. Oh, that was very close to an overspeed. Okay, that was very, very close to an overspeed. It's okay there, we can put out some more flaps. I don't really know my VLS speeds, but you know, we'll work it out. Do we have tower online at Sydney right now? I don't really know. Alright, we got full flaps, full gear, we got auto brakes in the right config. We are indeed configured and stable on approach, so that's pretty good. That doesn't happen often. If I streamed all of my flights, you would not see a stable approach at all, very often. I don't know why approach hasn't contacted me yet to tell me to contact tower, but should work it out. Let's see. Let's just check SimAware, which is the name of the map of the thing.
2,500.
We're at 2,500 again. We seem to always be at 2,500. Anyway, we do have tower online, so hopefully approach is going to give me a handoff soon. We'll have to see. It's a bit cold up here. I'm streaming with the windows open. It's getting a little bit cold, I gotta say. It's getting a little bit cold. Alright. But thanks so much for checking out the stream. I really do appreciate it, so if you want, you can stick around for the landing. It's great to see some bit of action on the stream.
6422, contact tower 120.5, okay.
Over to tower on 120.5. Thanks for the ATC. See ya. That's become my catchphrase now, like, thanks for the ATC, see ya. It's become a kind of thing.
Sydney, do you have a preference today? I would like A4 and Terminal 3. Qantas 555. Qantas 555, taxi Tango, Lima, Bravo.
Well, very stabilized approach.
Taxi via Tango, Lima, Bravo, cross 25, Bravo to the bay, Qantas 555.
Sydney Tower, Jetstar 6422. We're established on the visual approach, runway 16 right.
Jetstar 6422 City Tower, g'day. The wind's 170 degrees, 10 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 16 right, Jetstar 6422. Yeah, it's true. I like to keep my approaches stabilised, but the slightly more you know, winging it approach to flying in simple planes. I'm sure that's another way of doing it. You know, I just like to keep things realistic, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so now what I'm gonna definitely try and keep realistic is we're gonna do a Jetstar style touchdown. In other words, not the smoothest thing known to man, not exactly an ultra butter, but we shall see. Why is my ECAM message not working? Why are my ECAM buttons obscured? That's so annoying. You've touched a runway from the side more times than the front. Well, that's... I don't know. That seems slightly destabilized in terms of approach, I gotta say. I've literally... I just need to cabin. I just need to notify the cabin. Yo, cabin, what's up? We're about to come into land. Alright. Well, I mean, touching the runway from the side is not that bad. As long as you got the stopping distance and the width of the runway, I'm sure it's all good. What is wrong with the stream's bitrate? YouTube keeps complaining to me that my bitrate's wrong or something. Anyway, I'm not going to ham fly this approach very much. I'm just going to disconnect at about 100 radio altitude, and then we'll see. Because I'm not feeling like ham flying on stream. Although, you know what? Actually, no, I'm going to do that. I won't be able to read my chat messages though, so got to concentrate now. Got to ham fly this whole thing. We got a pretty serious headwind. We got 10 whole knots of headwind. It's crazy, isn't it? All right, it's actually 12 right now. You rarely have a bank angle of less than 60. Now, what did I say about not reading my chat messages? But that is quite severe. I will say that is quite severe. Okay, I'm below glide slope. That's not good. And I don't talk about unstable approaches when I'm trying to make this a butter landing. All right.
400.
We're looking good, I gotta say though. This is looking like an extreme. Oh, okay, we're very far below glide.
100 above.
Okay, we're very far below glide. This is not a stabilized approach. Okay, all right, that's fine. We were just a little bit low over the car park. We were just giving the car park a scenic flyby. This is the thing I always do. I get low on approach, and then I become way too high on approach. I don't have my landing lights on.
100.
It's fine. It's light enough. Don't need them. Alrighty.
50,
Yay.
40.
Another day of landing
30,
past touchdown zone.
Retard.
Excuse me? Alright.
10, 5.
Okay, that was not a good landing. That was a terrible landing, in fact. But, we are just gonna get some brakes. I obliged with a Ryanair landing. You happy? Oh, we missed our exit.
222 at stand 36, request push and start.
There you go, Ryanair landing just for you. How about that? How about that, indeed?
222.
That was certainly a Ryanair landing. What was that? That was terrible. Alright. Well, we are just gonna take the rapid exit.
Shows no one at stand 36. Can you squawk my Charlie for me, please? Double go, yeah.
Alright, so we're just gonna taxi off Bravo 7. And then we'll just hold right here. And totally not block a taxiway. Alrighty, so...
Jet 222, my apologies, I was looking at the wrong side of the airport. Push approved. Push approved, Jet 222.
Here we go. Alright, so we're at Bravo 7. Jetstar 6422, now we are clear of runway 16 right at Bravo 7.
Jet 6422, welcome to Sydney, and you can taxi Bravo across 25 Golf to the Bay, g'day.
No one saw that, but my headphones just fell off. Jetstar 6422, could you say again? Sorry, my headphones fell off.
Jet 6422, you can taxi Bravo cross 25 to the Bay, g'day.
Bravo, cross 25 to the bay, thanks Jetstar 6422. And that is the funniest thing that controller will have heard today, because my headphones falling off is quite amusing. I would consider that amusing. What did she tell me? Bravo cross 25 to the bay. I'm just gonna think he told me that. Yeah, the A10 Warthog. Good question. As an aviation person, sometimes. Oh, I've taken the wrong taxiway, haven't I? As an aviation person, sometimes I have to pretend I know exactly what I'm talking about, whereas I really don't know exactly what I'm talking about, and this is one of those times. The A10 Warthog, I know it's a plane, I know it's a fighter plane, I don't really know much else, because I'm not a fighter jet kind of person. I am entirely focused on commercial aviation, so I mean, I'm sure it's retiring, and that's very sad and not good. So those are my thoughts. But I really can't elaborate that much more. So anyway, we're just having a nice chill taxi along Bravo, and then crossing 25. And then we're going to taxi to the gate. So that's pretty good.
Sydney Tower, Hawk, Fury 79 are requesting clearance to operate within the Sydney control area, just about north of the CBD.
Fury 79er. These call signs.
Fury 79er, to check your day. Say your aircraft type again. Hawk.
Okay. It's not a fighter jet. Okay, got it. It is a non-commercial
helicopter. It's fighter training aircraft. Go on, just stand by one.
It is a non-commercial aircraft operation. Is that right about the A10 Warthog? It is a non-commercial aircraft. That's all I can say. All right. I'm not even right about the fighter jet. You know, I really don't know what I'm talking about. But the only one I know is the B-52 because it has the loads of engines and it has that little tiny gear. So yeah. Anyway, we're taxiing to the stand. I guess it doesn't really matter what stand we're taxiing to. So. We'll take 56 or something. Yep. All right, we'll go this way, and we will just take that bay right at the end. Boom.
Series 79er, can I just get you to file a flight plan for me, just so I can get your Scott code and all that stuff sorted for you, please?
Oh, he made the rookie mistake. He made the rookie mistake of not filing a flight plan before connecting to VATSIM. Ah well. Alright, so now we just reached our gate, I believe.
All stations, Sydney Tower will be back in 2 minutes.
Alright, Sydney Tower's going, so I can't say goodnight to them, but that's a shame, but I guess it's okay. We'll just make sure we're taxiing right here to the gate. I reckon that'll do. Spam parking brake. Alright, parking brake is on. No, I don't do Air Force Cadets, in fact. No, I don't, because as you could probably tell about my knowledge of the A10, I'm definitely more of a commercial aviation kind of dude. So yeah, anyway, we're going to disconnect from VATSIM now. Boom, that was a lovely flight, as always. And now we're going to just shut down our aircraft. So I reckon engines off. How do we do that? Yeah, there we go. Engine 1, Engine 2, master off. And that means we'll turn the gens off and the Gen 2, Gen 1. There we go. And we'll turn off the fuel pumps. Okay, that's not working. Oh, we should have connected to ground power first. My apologies. Yeah, we got ground power. Alright, okay. Nothing happened. Okay, continue all that. Oh, okay, what happened to ground power? Oh, what is happening right now? Alright, so none of that happened. You know what? I have an easier way to shut down the plane. Done. Aircraft is now fully shut down. Cold and dark. So, that's going to be it for today's stream. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that it's kind of fun for you guys to watch. And the title of the stream means Microsoft Flight Sim, and then Canberra's airport code, which is YSCB, And then Sydney's airport code, which is YSSY. And VATSIM is the name of the flight sim network, which allows me to communicate with virtual air traffic controllers. So that's what the title means. So just wrapping that up. Once again, thanks so much everyone for watching the stream. I really hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much to Lemon75 for dropping in and giving me loads of chat messages. That's really nice. And I might be streaming again tomorrow, maybe, who knows. But until then, thanks so much for watching Bobtube. Make sure to hit that notification bell, smash that like button, subscribe if you want more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I agree, it was a W stream.